Whoops.
What did you do?
Sorry. Oh boy. It's okay, we're live. Just refresh the page. Sorry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, refresh the page.
It's not refreshing.
Alright, leave the stream and come back.
Alright, that worked.
Oh man, that was embarrassing. I'm like, okay, time to hit the button. It's turn off stream. Oh man. Fuck. I mean, look, we've established I'm a dumb bitch. That's just what happens. Okay? When you're just not smart, like I am not smart, you do things like, instead of changing scenes to turning on your... Instead of changing scenes to turn on the thing, you know, turn off your stream.
Dylan needs to not send weeb shit into the chat.
Oh, is Dylan sending weeb shit into the chat?
Yeah, emotes.
Well, as we all know, Dylan is our resident weeb, so if he didn't leave...
He needs to get evicted.
Ugh. How cool. Yeah.
He needs to watch something of culture.
Watch something of...
Yes, like Devil May Cry.
Okay, so, hey folks, so what
I
happened was...
say, don't watch weeb stuff. Watch this weeb stuff.
So, folks, I do want to mention that, so Dylan is here with us, but unfortunately his mic took a shit. So, he will be mainly just in chat. Much like a cockroach infestation, harder than you think to get rid of me. Lol. Okay, so, last time we were
on Dragon Ball Z.
Shush. Last time we were on, we dealt with... We came to hear about a particular group known as Cerberus, and we had raided a few of their compounds, and we more or less thought that was that. Afterwards, we did Feros, and when we were at Feros, at the Exogeny building, we found some evidence that there are still more Cerberus cells to go get. So,
an alarming amount of them.
Yeah. So we're gonna hit one more of these Cerberus facilities, and then we're gonna make our way back to the Citadel to see, like, to check in on a few things. And then after that, we're likely, what we're going to do is we're going to try and help out a few of our party members. Wrex is looking for his family armor. Garrus is looking for a particular surgeon, sadistic surgeon, black market organ trader who got away back in the day. And we're going to look into some Geth activities and see if we can't find something for Tali to bring back to her Migrant Fleet.
A lot of these are related to characters as a character, like, personal quest, and they severely improved them in Mass Effect 2.
Yes, personal quests for characters get a much bigger budget in Mass Effect 2. Much more focused. In fact, they're all I'd
say the best missions are loyalty missions.
Yeah, I dare say call some of those missions just straight up part of the main story, and if you don't do them, you're you're basically not playing half the game.
Yeah, that is true.
Vostok.
But, like, some of the best missions in that game are honestly the loyalty missions and just talking to the characters and how they feel about what's happening in the missions.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there.
So,
Survey.
I wonder if a planet has, like, an orbital span that is 110 times that of Earth's,
Yes.
but they use Citadel Standard Time. Do they even bother counting the Earth the rotation
usually
of
if they're
the
that
planets?
much bigger, they're usually getting pretty much closer to a gas giant.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Well, stress. Hey, now there's another place with vegetation. Notocrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, and thick nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, and a rich ecosystem. It would seem perfect for life. A relatively high percentage of oxygen makes humans feel energized and alive, though it has also allowed insect analogs to grow and to fruitful sizes. Unfortunately, Notocrux is a place of almost but not quite. Thunderstorms are as common as on Earth, but in Notocrux's thicker oxygen-rich atmosphere, they are deafening and spark constant wildfires. More damning, however, are the large and ubiquitous tufts of pollen that float in the high-pressure air. Humans and other oxygen-breathing species, they cause severe or lethal allergic reactions. Ah, damn. Orbital period 3.6 years. Radius 5,988 kilometers. Day length 22.2 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 2.63 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 23 Celsius and 0.9 G's of surface gravity. Damn, almost a perfect world. Almost. Okay, I think last time I brought Wrex and Liara. I think that's what I had last time. So this time, let's bring Ashley and Garrus.
I was gonna say Caden, but okay. Caden is starting to grow on me.
Oh, goody.
Like a cyst that I'm too lazy to go to the doctor to heal. Jesus Christ, when they said the pollen was huge, they weren't kidding.
I mean, they did say there was a lot of pollen. Well, I mean, that other planet did have a lot of pollen, though I didn't read the description, so I couldn't tell you if that was...
Yeah, but that pollen was almost the size of Shepard's head.
Oh, how did Thorian creepers get here? That's gotta go.
See, I miss in the old version of this game when you shot Thorian creepers, they would explode.
Lol. Oh, man, Ashley needs some love. Okay, let's do that.
I ain't getting that from you.
Let's give her that. And...
Why don't you give her points and shotguns?
It's mainly because I have other shotgun wielders that I...
Her whole thing is being the weapons expert.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Let me mark this. So is this just here?
Doesn't look like it's anything.
I guess that's just there. It's got pockets of Thorian creepers on this planet.
She's flied.
Oh boy.
I'm on my way.
Part of me wonders, like, what damage they would even do to the ship. To the Mako, rather.
Negligible to non-existent, I'm thinking.
Then again, they have the poison spewing thing, and that typically goes through shields, so maybe it would actually do
Can it
decent
make
damage.
Creeper go wee? These are some
Oh, you
high
got
level
Armageddon.
shit. Gee, thunder. Hang on. Let me see.
Thunder level 9.
Fuck. Armageddon 8. Firestorm 8. Hurricane. Up. Oh! Hello, Mr. Sokolov.
Oh yeah, the Sokolov. Sokolov will do that.
Karpov. Karpov's getting pretty close to what I'm using.
The best weapons in this game typically have like a fucking Russian name to it, or are the Spectre weapons.
So Miss Ashley, let's get you better.
Punisher.
Oh. Garrus, I found you a gun. Volkov.
Equalizer. That was an alright movie.
What is it? I've never seen it. It's with Denzel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And nothing to write home about there. Oh, hey.
That mercenary armor better?
I don't believe so. Ooh, it's got better shields. Let me see here.
And you can put defense protection on it, so I would say give him the mercenary armor over it.
Hang on.
Can you hear that?
A little bit.
Lawnmower?
It's not super loud, so you don't have to worry about it. Let me just make sure that there's nothing better for me. Okay, then I'm just gonna go ahead and let's put in that. No. Okay. Okay, and let's get you a better auto rifle. Why not? Fuck. Okay. It's a good one right there. Yeah, see, since these two are the two I mainly actually give auto rifles, because they actually have all the skills in it. Like, yeah, I want to make sure they have some pretty good ones. I don't mainly give them shotguns because, you know, they have weapons that they're better at. They don't need really good shotguns.
You don't need good guns.
They don't need good shotguns. Oh, hey, earn more turn. And Ashley. Yeah, I know menus aren't the most interesting thing, but I did just a little
Ashley
over.
is almost double the amount of health than Garrus is. What the hell?
She's literally the party tank.
Wrex.
Wrex is like almost there. He's the party. He's the party tank by regeneration. She's the party tank by just straight up having more health.
Optimization is satisfactory. I don't know why you're looking towards Alex for optimization.
Gonna get the... Okay. Oh,
Alex is not an optimized gamer.
no.
Oh,
Okay.
fun.
I'm on my way.
Okay, gold deposit.
If this were an optimized playthrough, I would be at the helm.
Look, I'm just proud that she equipped up-to-date weapons. 30,000 credits.
Once you reach a certain point in the game's story, they just start giving you.
It's not even by the
obscene
story.
amount
It's
of
just by
money.
how much your level is. The money you receive is based off of your level. Because I've only done 2 main story things. Trying to find a way out of this basin. I'm hoping this is it. That looks like a trap. Okay.
Why would they do that? Seems needlessly cruel.
Alright. Okay. Okay. We're out.
Oh, Alex, did you hear?
Oh, what? What?
Rady Magden just edited her most entertaining series between Arya and Counselor Tavos to reflect her more current style of writing.
Okay. Oh, so she updated it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright. That's a nice, fun, Mass Effect, fan fiction. I do enjoy those. They're not, her writing style isn't for everyone, but I do greatly enjoy
I will
it.
warn people that there is
Oh,
a
it's sexual
lot
as hell.
of sex in that series.
But, oh yeah, I saw the news today that modders found files that have... So we were talking about, like, how there were clearly files for certain characters to be allowed as gay romances, and we mentioned...
Evidently, that applied to, like, majority of the cast.
Yeah, like, we mentioned that we only knew of in Mass Effect 1 that they at least had the voice files, because people had discovered the voice files and put them into mods and whatnot. Yeah, that also counted for Mass Effect 2. Like, literally they found fully voiced files for Tali, Thane, Jack, Miranda, all voiced gay romances. Like, just like, I had no idea it had gotten so far before they had been told to scrap them. So the only, like, even vaguely homosexual, like, implied romance is Liara that's left in that one. And she's a holdover, and that's because she's a holdover from Mass Effect 1.
And the whole thing of they don't consider her female, even though...
No, she was a, she was legally
I would
distinct
romance
from
Tali
female.
every time Precious Beam. Yes, Tali has a great romance.
She has a brilliant romance. And if modders manage to fully restore those voice files, you know what I say? I say pick up the PC version of the Legendary Edition, if you've got a PC that can run it, and download those mods. Because a femship Tali romance sounds the best. If that was actually available, I'm sorry, but I would.
Romance is
I
one
love
of the most
Liara.
difficult to actually work.
I mean, I love Liara, but if I actually had the option, I'd go for Tali. Tali's just a really nice, like I said, I have absolutely no caveats with Tali. I love her.
Tali is best girl.
Yes.
But Tali would probably be the most difficult romance to work out of any of them purely for her um immune system.
Yeah, the nature of her, needing an environment suit just to survive. But
You kiss her and you put her in the fucking like emergency room for 3 days.
anyway,
She just wakes up and says, "Worth it."
I'm pretty sure that she like that the romance goes that you have a night to get you have a night together, and she's like she took a bunch of like immuno boosters and everything so that she
Yeah,
like
she.
to make it so that she prepared for the whole thing. And then like he
Hmm.
comes to her the next day and she's got a cold and she's like fucking worth it.
Look, she said that she took a huge amount of immuno boosters, stims, and other preparatory medicine and ran the numbers. Had a night with Shepard, said, "I'm coughing something up fierce every like couple of minutes. I have a fever, I have the shakes, and I think I might be running like 3 different forms of cold. Incredibly worth it though."
Yeah, she's like worth it. I love that Dylan has already fallen for Tali.
Well, and the funny thing is that BioWare did not plan for players to gravitate towards Tali or Garrus or Wrex so
As much as
much.
they did. But when they realized people liked them, they gave them both. Like they gave all three of them a lot more significance as the trilogy went forward, and I'm really happy with that. The one thing, but with the knowledge of just how far along things got, it's adorable. Has the same energy as a kid who had peanut allergies and downed to Reese's and then slammed his EpiPen. Fuck, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. Sorry, y'all.
But yeah, just the pure energy of I I will get that dick. I don't care. I don't care if I get strung out for a few weeks. Look, this is gonna fuck me up, but I ran the numbers. I'll live probably. Hey. All right. Is it fine? Maybe. No death so far.
Now let's bring Twitch back up.
This will be the moment.
What?
This will be the moment to see if it'll kill it.
Okay, it's fine.
All right.
My audio isn't echoing in on itself, so everything is okay for now.
All right.
Hey, Dylan. Yeah, sorry about that. That phone call was that headset I was sending to you. Apparently, they couldn't get past your gate for your community.
Oh,
Um,
did
I
they leave
just
it there?
No, they're gonna try to they're gonna attempt again, but this time they're gonna call you. I gave them your number, okay?
That'll work.
Yeah, so just expect their call. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and handle this now.
Yeah,
Bop.
totally forgot about that.
Well, I thought they were coming on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. You'll order a Prime delivery and it'll say in 2 days and it comes the next day.
More will be in my case where it says it'll come on one day and then they will
Well,
come to your fucking house.
Did you
That is
say
has the door open. It is wide open, and then they'll put a sticker saying, "Yeah, we couldn't come."
Jesus Christ. But so what are we doing right now? Oh yeah,
Oh my
looking
god,
for
this room is slightly different. It had a fucking counter.
yeah, this facility that we know is Cerberus.
This is an exogeny server facility.
Yeah, an exogeny facility that was working with Cerberus and seems to have a bunch of Thorian stuff. So I guess this is where they were shipping those samples that, like, of their research. And clearly, things got out of hand. Oh shit, it's on this again. Gross.
Juicy.
Very.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Oh, I just
One
saw
may
your
say
comment.
thick.
I just saw your
One may
comment.
also say chunky, Campbell's chunky soup consistency.
Yeah. I just saw your comment. Look, this is gonna fuck me up, but I ran the numbers. I'll live. Probably. Yeah, that's more or less.
Look, when you are determined enough for dick, that is a worthwhile risk.
It is indeed.
Well, that's a body. Okay, we got some sleeper pods here.
Look, Tali, the commander's DNA is completely against your own current DNA. This will fuck you up. It's like, I did not ask for that. I asked, how could I do it?
Like how? Like what's the necessary protocol?
I didn't ask for how it's gonna fuck me up. I asked how can I live through it fucking me up.
Okay, explore. Let me see. Is that any good for me? No. Hmm.
Pretty much the best armor that you can get at this point would probably be the Ursa armor.
Rescuers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been
Oh
trapped in
god,
this room
she
for days.
sounds like she's from
We're
Minnesota.
almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
Not so fast. First,
Of
you
all
tell
the
me
things
why
to
this
dread
place is
someone,
overrun
of all the
with
places to
Thorian
dread
creepers.
someone being from, Minnesota's
How do you
not
know
on that
Wisconsin,
list for me.
that voice grates
I
on
know
me.
what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
They
Our
sound way
secret's
too
out
close to
there.
me.
No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Feros. We discovered a way to turn them
The
into
creepers.
docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk.
Right after I
Only a
killed the
handful of us made it
Thorian.
back into the safety of this room.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Feros. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might
Oh,
still
don't
be
you
alive?
know?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Feros. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
Too many people died here. Their blood is on your hands.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail?
Who said you was
Normally,
going to
Exogeny
jail?
would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Feros. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
This isn't about money. It's about justice. Blood for blood.
That's not going to happen. Open fire. Open fire!
Wait, why do they all have
Alright.
guns?
Yeah, and you guys went down like wet tissue paper.
I saw one of them, his fucking back flung backwards, but his head was
Okay,
still
I'm nearing
in
that item
place.
limit, so I really need to stop off at the Citadel or shop and unload this.
Yeah.
shit.
Stop off at the place and sell all your
Oh,
useless
One of
armor
those
and guns.
mercenaries, like their head fucking rocketed off once they hit the ground.
Don't know what happened, but it just said but suddenly it's saying I have no viewers. And clearly that's not true.
Damn, Alex.
Drove everyone away with that psychotic laughing as I blew someone's head off.
See, if you were playing
But
Doom,
that
it would have
shit's
been
funny.
fine.
Okay. So she said there was another base.
You know, it gets me. Alex would probably be fantastic at Doom, but she refuses to play. Alex is too fucking twitchy with her hands when it comes to shooters, and that's the entire purpose of Doom.
Yeah. You know, I had once gone to a friend's house, and she had a PC up to play the shooter, and I was terrible at mouse and keyboard. So, luckily she had a gamepad, and I plugged it in, and she said, "You're not going to be able to keep up with other people that way who are on mouse and keyboard." And I said, "That's fine." And then I did anyway. And she was like, how much shit do you take, like, just have to keep you this twitchy?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't think about
How many cups of coffee did you have this morning?
I don't think about how
Enough.
twitchy my stuff is when I'm playing, but when I look at my own playback sometimes on certain games, it makes me dizzy.
I watched a playback of Alex playing fucking Tracer. Oh, I had to look away.
Ooh.
That video is gone now, but I remember that one time during a comp match when I got a 20 kill streak. And that was god damn it, that thing distracted me when I was surveying.
Lol.
But like, yeah, I was playing. I got a 20 kill streak playing as Tracer, and I'm gonna tell you, it was 90% luck. Like 90% luck that I managed to get that, but when I did, it was I looked at the playback and it was like, what the fuck was I on that I managed to, that I play like the way that I play the way I do in such a shooter. But that was years ago, back when Overwatch was kind of fun.
Back before the dark times.
Before the Empire.
Before the Activision.
Okay, well, they said there was, unless that other base that they're talking about is just that one little building I saw that was just surrounded by Thorians. That's probably what they were talking about.
See, my thought saying other base was the Exogeny base on Feros.
No, they were explicitly talking about a base here.
It was probably that one little thing that was surrounded by creepers.
Yeah.
Which wasn't marked on the map.
Oh, here we are. Literally this place that I was at. This is where I landed. Yeah, not marked on the map at all. Okay. Let's return to Normandy. Okay. That takes care of that. We're gonna check out the last system in this cluster, Caspian. And then we're gonna go do our party members' personal quests. MSV Cornucopia. Did I already hit this place? Obviously, not. I think I think this is the place with the crazy biotic.
It may have been.
Yeah.
Can I honestly tell you?
Yeah.
I mean, all these damn ships look the same. They literally all look the same on the inside, so I have no fucking clue. Oh, nope, there's something else entirely.
Well,
Yeah, Garrus, you keep using that sniper rifle.
don't worry about it. It's fine.
Garrus is using a sniper rifle and Wrex is using a pistol. What the hell?
It's
Let
fine.
me check a couple things. Okay. Rex, let's
He doesn't even have training in pistols. Why is he using a pistol?
I think he might. Let's see.
No, he doesn't.
Oh yeah, he does.
He might, you say, as it was on the screen.
And okay, no. All right. Yeah, let's get you nice big shotgun. Make thing go boom.
Yeah, shotgun go boom.
Alex?
Yes.
You do use eyes, right?
What?
Sometimes.
Okay, so Savant, that's gonna be for Liara. These Savants are gonna be for Liara and Kaden.
You're not using the Savant?
I already have something better. Like, I literally just gave myself something better. I got Polaris. Oh, well, something else was better. Shit. I must have.
I'm
it
like
must have kicked
looking
it. It must
at
have
the
kicked it.
savants.
I grabbed Polaris and then something else kicked up to the and then Savant kicked up to the top of the list. Guys! And I poisoned myself.
Nice job, Alex.
Ugly. Okay, let's.
Alex
Yeah, I
is
know.
a stationary target
I know.
with a shotgun.
I know.
At close range, too.
See, I love Wrex, but he has a bad habit of getting in my line of fire.
No.
That's
You're
just
just shooting down the wrong
companions in
way.
this game.
It just helps. It just doesn't help that he's the big. He's literally the biggest companion. So when he gets into my line of fire, it's more annoying. 15,000 for killing a bunch of poor tech zombies.
Man, am I happy that they
well.
got rid of that attack in subsequent Mass Effects.
Well, where they just charge up and go zap?
Yeah, they don't do that.
Dragon's teeth.
Mm.
Not.
They might have mentioned that they're called Dragon's Teeth in the Codex, but I know specifically they mentioned it in Mass Effect 2. It's like, hey, Dragon's Teeth, why are these here? I'm like, the fuck, dude, what are those?
Another pistol. Another shotgun. I got a lot of things. Okay, I'm gonna go see my requisitions officer.
The
I don't
moment
need to
I
wait till I get
see
to the-
certain guns, I just delete them. I don't even care if they're rank 9. Like, the Avenger rank 9 is just trash.
I'm gonna get money because maybe I might pick up more. Ooh, frictionless materials. That's what I want. That's precisely what I want for my boom gun. Hang on. No, give me that back. Where'd it go? Shit. Sokolov. Went right on down the list. Shit.
Dylan, are you on a plane?
No. You can hear
Where's
that?
my frictionless
Yes.
materials? Where's my
Huh.
frictionless materials?
That
It's
thing with
different.
the
It's a different
helicopter?
page,
I don't
hun.
fucking know.
This is the ammo upgrade.
Shit. Ah, right.
Alex, you have so many things to get rid of.
Yes, I do.
You should put high explosive rounds on that shotgun.
See,
Folly
I
gets
do have
fired,
it.
like,
Here's the
once.
thing: I put like the best frictionless materials in the game on a shotgun, and then I put high explosive rounds on the thing. One shot. One shot, and this thing
Yeah.
overheats. Doesn't matter. But it annihilates everything. So, like, if you're gonna have high explosive rounds, it's useless to put any sort of coolant on there because no coolant can match the high explosive rounds.
Don't put the high explosive rounds on anything with rapid fire, because that basically means you can fire 5 shots.
Proton rounds. I'm gonna put on tungsten against those Geth because we're gonna be seeing Geth a lot. But
I mean, you say that, and the most common enemy we've so far seen are pirates.
yes, yes. Polonium rounds. Let me. Fuck it. I want to see something burn. Where is it at? Incendiary.
Just past incendiary.
Kinetic stabilizer. 5.
Weapon stability doesn't really do anything on this because, unlike the base game, your guns aren't fucking tipsy swaying everywhere.
Okay, frictionless materials. That's even better on my pistol. Now I really can't overheat this thing. It's literally not possible.
I assume there's a level of it that is like a cap.
Dylan, everything okay with your mic there?
Can you hear things?
I heard something
Well,
that
I'm
sounded
hearing a lot of
loud.
tapping.
It sounded like either something was trying to
My
eat your
my
mic.
ear wasn't picking that up.
Hmm.
What the fuck? Hey, well,
It was like. Well, you'll
I
get
just
your.
assumed that you were trying to chew on the mic.
Well, you should get your thing later on today then.
According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Vale. Looks like they found some
Either
kind of
today or
alien
tomorrow.
artifact. They brought it on board and then
but yeah, that was me running my knuckles across my charging cord, which is braided fabric
They wanted the Geth to find
on the outside.
That artifact.
I
must
don't know
have
how
done
it's picking
something
that
to
up.
it. Why else would someone fly into Geth space?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after
Whatever.
that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. Doesn't say anything about how the ship got back into human territory.
The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship where someone would find it. Trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough. Enter the veil.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yep. So this ship found a artifact that subsequently brainwashed them. They then went into the Perseus Vale, and got turned into husks by the Geth, and then were popped right back out here.
Lol.
So that's like what, the third time we found a missing group that had run across a weird artifact that turned them into mindless people that then went and got turned into husks. That's like about the third time. At least the second. Okay, Dr. Saleon is in the Kepler Verge Herschel system. I'm just going to scan these worlds so that I can quickly get whatever heavy metals or like matriarch writings or things like that from them. XP is XP, and I want it.
Sweet, sweet upranking.
Yep. Okay, Kepler Verge. Right there. Herschel system. Where are you, Dr. Saleon? Tungel. Matol. Up. Rocky asteroid. Klobaka. Klugan, and there's clearly something there above Klugan. MSB Fidel. Fidele. Fidele is a Kowloon class modular conveyor. Is Kowloon the only one who sells freighters? The hell? Alright. Private owner, Dr. R. Hart. Hull is sphere, biological research modules attached. Several biological research modules attached. Okay, Garrus said he wanted to be here. Now who else should I bring?
Bring Liara.
Okay. Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
sure,
Liara
why not?
also needs a new biotic camp. Yeah, let's give her some more lift. And come over to biotic camps, and you get yourself a nice savant. Okay, then we'll get the Polaris. Oh, hey. Better armor for you.
Apparently, Kowloon, or Kowloon, meaning Nine Dragons, was the British Empire's key trading port at Hong Kong in the 1860s. MSV likely
Interesting.
is shorthand for Merchant Space Vehicle.
That makes sense.
Apparently, they are designed to have a standard design for mass production, can carry large amounts of cargo with smaller compartments for additional passenger haulage. But because of this, they are designed to not be warships, so they don't give them guns. This is also why MSV ships typically get targeted for privateering.
By privateers, yeah.
I especially believe merchant vessels should have a decent number of guns
Test
on them.
subject.
Doesn't matter if you're carrying cargo. Specifically because you're carrying cargo that you need weapons to defend yourself. Yeah, vaporize.
Wall.
Ooh, head goes floating.
The one behind you didn't die, I just noticed.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
I like the way my gun sounds now. Look at my heat registry. It's basically not even registering.
Nah.
The idea of this is a standard design, that's why every fucking Kowloon ship looks like this.
Yeah, but I mean, like, are they...
Thank you
Oh,
for
he's
saving me
old.
from things.
Commander,
Oh wow, they changed his face a lot.
No, that's exactly how he
What?
looked.
My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please,
He
get me
always
out of
looks
here.
old.
Are you sure it's him?
Hearing a Salarian say, "My name is
There's no
Dr.
escape
Hart."
this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy. Please, don't let him do this to me.
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No, please, please.
That was satisfying.
Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
I will, Commander. Well, I guess we're done
I
here.
like Garrus.
Saleon's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species, pale blue, violet, orange, and even more than a few dark red. His work has ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy.
So if you had tried to do things the Paragon route, you would say, like, alright, we're gonna take you in. And he goes, ah, ha, ha, sure you will. Sure you will. And then he pulls a gun out on you.
Of course, you know,
Well-
considering he's got shitty weapons and no armor.
And he has
you,
no shields and 1 HP.
and you know, are a fully armored soldier with the, like, and in my case, holding one of the best guns in the fucking game.
You can assume how that engagement goes about.
Yeah. You can just about guess. Phoenix 8, yeah. Okay, let me just... I've got to talk to the requisitions officer. Was that another savant? Okay, so... Alright. Kaden won't have to settle for Polaris.
7.
Alright, nothing in here. Okay. I mean, I get the fact that there's going to be, like, a standardized design within one company. But I mean, like...
Every ship?
Monopoly! I guess in Mass Effect 2, which takes place about 2.5 years after Mass Effect 1,
Yeah.
a few other companies just started breaking those monopolies. Either the Citadel cracked down on it, or the Terminus systems. Things are just so fucking crazy that, you know, monopolies aren't able to last long enough. Like, no company's able to last long enough to become a monopoly. Because, like, oh, you're a monopoly? Then you just get raided by a bunch of pirates until you go under.
Yeah.
Okay. Time to see requisitions officer and sell so much shit.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
I found out something that is hilarious.
What?
Because it is quote unquote within Batarian culture to raid and pirate, companies will hire Batarian privateers through legal channels to fuck up competitors, and even if they get caught, because it is a legal transaction, they just say it was a business decision, it was nothing personal. Even if people die or get enslaved, it is like, oh, well,
Nothing personal, kid.
Yeah, no, that's like some fucking...
It's like them shortchanging another person and selling the same product but for cheaper. It's like, oh, well, you got me.
No, that's like some... That's like the rival in some fucking anime hiring this old badass dude to go fuck up the main character and just have him walk away from the kid's almost dead body. Like, nothing personal, kid. Flick the blood off his sword and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
Look, I didn't kill you. They killed you. It's like, but you hired them. Yeah, and it was a completely legal business transaction. In concordance with the law. And that is why Batarian privateers are so widespread.
Now, while in this series you're going to meet like about 80% of the Batarians you're going to meet are assholes, they're not all slaver assholes. They're just garden variety
all
assholes.
Some kind of asshole.
Yeah.
No, they're not all some kind of asshole. You're going to meet some Batarians who are actually perfectly nice people, if a little distrusting of humans.
Fair.
I mean, it'd be a little bit weird. Like,
yeah, no, okay, look, fam, if you aren't, as a human, if you aren't at least a little distrusting of humans, you are bound to get fucked over.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is a one-way fast-track ticket to getting your shit absolutely right.
Get your shit run.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Alex, since you're going for a Liara romance, you're not going to see a thing in Mass Effect 3. It's going to be hilarious when I explain to you what it is.
Yeah, probably.
Well, that means I'm looking forward to it.
But it's not going to be for a while, though.
That's fine. I'll forget I'm looking forward to it before we're done with this game.
Honestly, Alex, just look at anything that is below Tier 7 Cell. You have Tier 8 and 9 weapons, just sell anything below 7.
Get rid of all of it. See, look at that money shoot up.
Christ!
You walked in here with under 2.5 million, by the way.
Yeah,
so
I have 5,708,973.
You should maybe consider heading to the Citadel to go pick up some stuff.
I'm gonna finish out these character quests, and then we're gonna hit the Citadel. And then after the Citadel, I think
because we didn't do the Hanar.
No, we didn't. We did not do the Hanar. There's also a number of Citadel side quests that should be open right now that weren't before, so I should really head over to those.
You should do that.
I should. Hang on. I didn't check which.
Jeez, to not fucking do it.
Let me see here. Wrex family armor, Argos row.
Man, is it depressing when you do the Argos, when you do that mission for Wrex early game? So it's like, yes, my family armor, this means so much to me. And you immediately get rid of it 5 levels later because of how weak it is.
There you are.
Yeah, just save that shit for
Hydra.
Probably the last
and
one.
Phoenix. Okay, we'll check Hydra first.
Well, see, like the smart option would be to save that for later, but when you're a loot gremlin, you do
Well,
every
I mean,
side
where we're
mission.
at right now,
Message
I'm already
coming in.
looking at like.
Patching it through.
Hang on.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel
You're already
Medical
looking at in-game tier
Transport.
shit.
Critical
Yeah.
system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing.
I guess this is not that place.
Argos. Communications failing. Life support. Emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Okay, level 2 heat hazard. Metgos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. It is mineralogical treasure trove with concentrated heavy elements constantly being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Metgos is inhospitable and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and constant volcanic venting, Metgos seems well on its way to becoming a Venusian pressure cooker world. Yeah, sounds like it. Orbital period
169 degrees Celsius.
Jesus, 169. Yeah. Atmosphere 1.0 Earth atmosphere.
So
Not that high pressure.
Yeah, but we're kind of glossing over the fact that the atmosphere is loaded in nitrogen.
So's our atmosphere.
Yeah, but it says unusually high.
No, it says
With oxygen and nitrogen.
no, it's carbon dioxide and nitrogen.
Carbon dioxide, nitrogen.
If it was oxygen and nitrogen, then Metgos would turn into a green world pretty fucking fast, with just the introduction of water.
Yeah.
It's that lack of oxygen. Now, if they introduced water into that in significant amounts, they could probably turn that into a green world after about a few hundred years.
A while.
But yeah, as it stands right now,
But that's a lot of water.
Let's see. Map. Anomaly. Oh, hang on. Transponder signal. Debris. Oh wait, I think this one might be. I think this might be the Geth trap planet. The other Geth trap planet.
Well, you're about to go find out.
Yeah, because like I said, there's a couple of them.
Oh, hey.
What?
Cruella just comes out today.
I saw a review. It was posted. I haven't looked at that review yet. Turian corpse. Artifact recovered. Turian insignia. Okay, and let's go check out these debris that are listed over here. I miss old Mako, and it's go 90 degrees up a straight wall.
I just read the worst thing.
What?
Why did they call this Cruella instead of The Devil Wears Pongo?
Oh God! Dylan, in case you didn't know, Pongo was the name of
I
the
stopped
lead
paying attention
Dalmatian.
for 5 seconds.
And I hear Devil Wears Pongo.
Instead of calling it Cruella, they should have called it The Devil Wears Pongo. Pongo being the main Dalmatian, 101 Dalmatians, the main male Dalmatian.
I think it's the father.
Yeah. Okay, let's go hit this signal.
I wish my brain wouldn't have auto-tuned me in at that moment to hear that. I would have remained blissfully ignorant. God damn it. That was cursed information. What? That was my phone.
Yeah, it sounded
You can
like
hear
it.
it vibrating with notification. I don't get it.
Okay.
This is more sensitive than any actual gaming mic headset I've ever had. That is hilarious.
More sensitive and yet worse quality of sound.
Yeah. Funny how that works.
Okay. Let's get this mineral deposit. Thorium. Another 30,000.
There is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors though.
Yeah, it's a trap.
I like how they just spawn in.
Just pop in. Don't even bother with like a drop.
That's funny.
Boop. Oh, fuck! Oh my god.
See, Alex, you haven't tried to run over enemies.
No, I've run over guys
on
before,
one of
but
the
I don't
more-
think I've ever
Yeah,
seen
but
one
you
get
didn't
love
do
tapped
it
and go
at
that
full
far.
tilts.
Yeah,
You haven't
no,
done it
didn't
at
run them
full
over at
tilt
full
yet,
speed.
because I did that on one of the planets with the organization members.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see them pop up, and I was going full speed forward, and they just went into the sky, and like Team Rocket style, gone.
That's great.
Alright, that's that. Geth trap handled. Okay, so clearly wasn't that system.
And concept of Geth understand how to splice together human language to make a distress call is terrifying.
And survey. Okay. Let's try Phoenix. Patashi. Stalio. Nope. Tuntao. Tuntao is an enormous, low-density terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and helium. Despite being nearly 20 AU from Phoenix, the star's great heat and the insulating thickness of the atmosphere make the surface surprisingly temperate. The crust is mainly composed of sodium and silicon dioxide, which with deposits of various light metals. While Toontown is not habitable, the relative pleasantness of the surface conditions make it a popular location for small ships traveling through the Argos Road cluster to land for a drive discharge. Surface temperature 21 Celsius, 1.1 gravity, 3.12 Earth atmospheres of pressure, 69.7 Earth hours for 1 day length, radius 11,867 kilometers, orbital period 63.8 Earth years. Leveled up just for Earth exploration. Sorry, not Earth. Galactic exploration. Okay, now Caden, bring you in. It's time to get you that new app. Squad. Let me just go upgrade that. Yeah, you could use some love, couldn't you?
If only someone loved you.
Wrex. Bit more for throw. Equipment. Okay. Hidden structure, anomaly, debris. Okay, we'll hit the structure first, since it's right there. Let me save. We've been doing a lot. We should probably save before we... And just in case the old Mako has another one of its fits.
It gets me that the most issues we've had so far in this game is just with the Mako.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's still funny. The Mako is an interesting piece of equipment.
Man. Firewalker in Mass Effect 2 is a controversial topic.
Oh no!
You got stuck in the same thing I got stuck in.
Nice job, Alex.
You can't get out of that. You can't get out of that. You're stuck. I've tried. I spent an hour trying to get out of that.
Oh my god.
Alex, you just try anyway.
Yeah, you just gotta reload.
Like to listen.
Wow. That was shitty. Well, it's a good thing I decided to save at that point. Like, just in case the Mako gets into some shit. Mako immediately gets into some shit.
Immediately.
Mako immediately proves
now
your point.
Is that to blame for the Mako because you're the one who drove over there instead of
You know what?
where the thing intended for you to go?
The thing is that I'm a firm believer in any game where there's a reasonable expectation of your vehicle flipping. It should have an auto flip fix mechanic.
No, see,
No,
I'm of
you
the
should just
belief
not
that if
take
the
your-
car flips, it should blow up.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
That's in certain games, but with something like the Mako, it flipping is not a question of if but when, no matter how good you are at driving this fucking thing.
No, and then there's my belief where you shouldn't have been fucking around over terrain that you weren't supposed to be on in the first place.
However, this is the Mako, and we've already proven. It doesn't seem to be like the way this terrain is just in design. It's not a question of if, only when.
This is the place. My army.
That's
I say it's
poppin'.
warranted to have an. Ooh, that poppin'.
I haven't seen that pop in a while there.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see. What's everybody carrying?
I'm of the firm belief that only in certain games should you be allowed to flip the cars, and it's in games that justify a character's strength in order to flip them.
Well, it's not that I need
So,
the,
like,
the
in
person.
Halo,
I don't need a
when
person
when
with
a
super
fucking
strength. I just
warthog
mean
gets
like.
flipped.
I'm just saying, like, if I'm playing a video game like Mass Effect, or where the cars just kind of do whatever the fuck they want when you're driving.
Well, again, that's
kinda
my
need a
personal
thing.
belief. If you flip the car, that's on you, idiot. You shouldn't have flipped the car.
In Halo,
Unless it's original ME1.
well, I mean, in Halo, it's a thing of like that car is also going to flip. But you know, you're the
Yeah,
Master Chief.
you're gonna flip the
You're the
Warthog.
Master Chief. You're strong
You're
enough to
gonna
flip
flip the
the thing.
Warthog.
Yeah. I can't see any of these fucks. All right, everybody, boost your shields. Who the fuck are they? I can hear them fighting.
Go towards them and stop being a coward and running around the edge of the room.
No, it also helps if you actually shoot the enemy on.
It does.
At least that's what I've heard. I could be wrong.
It helps immensely when you land your shots.
All patched up.
They are stationary enemies. With a shotgun.
Yep.
Why is this motherfucker so tanky? He's taken like 8 shots from the shotgun.
He turned on his like shield booster.
Yeah, but normally the health at least goes down a little when he uses immunity.
Hearing that makes me think the game doesn't understand the meaning of the word immunity.
Oh! Okay, he messed up. Since, one thing I do like about Mass Effect 2 on is that they let you hotkey 3 abilities. So you're not always opening up this menu. Like right now, I only have one ability hotkeyed, and that's my healing.
Yeah.
Because there's the guy, Tonactus. Because of this whole thing. Nope. No.
But, Dylan, my response to that is many games that are popular, like many games or series that have a popular thing, do not understand the actual, like, physics of the world. Star Wars does not understand space.
Yeah, but
No.
they've never cared about understanding space.
That's true. They've never pretended to care.
The plot for The Last Jedi requires you to not understand space.
It's
Yeah.
like the big thing, yeah. Which is something that bothers me, but you know what? If I've let it go in that, just on that front, because again, the series has never cared how space works.
I haven't. I'm not letting it go.
You know, I'm not saying you have to let the entire series you don't have to let the movie get away with everything. I'm just saying that I've let go of that one particular thing there.
Yeah, but I'm still not letting that particular thing go.
I won't
You
let
can-
it go purely because it requires a character who is specifically supposed to be an ace pilot and understand how these mechanics work, doesn't understand how space works.
Never wore this
Yeah.
piece of crap, but at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Wrex touches his grandfather's armor. His expression, thoughtful, perhaps. Krogan are hard to read. Then he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. Alright, that will come back later.
Mm-hmm.
It's really interesting how the side missions play back into the main story, and you'll notice it later. But what I just did, it has significantly altered the course of a future mission.
Mm-hmm.
In this game?
In this game.
In this game.
In
Nice.
this game. What I just did significantly altered the outcomes of a future mission.
Why would you swap that?
Swap. You're right. Shields are better on this one. Excuse me.
Everything besides
I always look
damage
at
protection is better.
I always look at
And damage
individual
protection is only better by 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what happens when Alex doesn't pay attention to more than
Like
the top
the
stats.
worst thing you can pay attention to is damage protection. The most important thing
So
is
was
shields.
his family armor the Liberator?
No. If you come back at a later time, it just doesn't drop armor.
If you come back later, you don't get anything because he's like, you have better shit. The game's like, yeah, better shit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Unless it's New Game Plus, in which case it can be Colossus armor.
All right, let's hit these other locations and head out.
Hey, Alex, should we ask if the clan would mind us posting our Twitch thing?
I know that they
Discord
have
thing.
a thing that promotes that for people who stream in the clan. I'm not sure if I want to advertise to them. I don't know those guys very well yet. Maybe when I learn more about them, I'll see about it.
Okay. I just asked because I know that they streamed Apex yesterday, so.
Well, I've looked at some of their things, and I don't have a good read on the clan yet.
Yeah.
So these are salt flats. Interesting thing about salt
Not
flats.
bad.
If you have water over them, they apparently make a perfect mirror sheen.
Interesting. Me waiting for you to flip the Mako again. Because you adamantly refuse to not drive over every mountain in sight.
Sledgehammer rounds 9.
I don't know why, but I love the concept of just a bunch of construction workers loading their pistols with sledgehammer rounds. I'm working on the railroad. Bang, bang, bang.
At the very least, they gotta be high velocity rounds, right?
High velocity armor piercing.
$31,500. Oh hey, Prothean Pyramid.
Nice.
Why did the Protheans just build pyramids in what seems like the middle of nowhere?
Well, remember, it's
I
not
will
that
be
they built
back.
them in the middle of nowhere. It's that a lot of architecture tends to degrade and fall apart after a while, and pyramids tend to be the last thing to survive because pyramids are just very, 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 very stable. We know this. Like, when we find ruins a lot of the times, very few things are intact, but the pyramids, well, very stable way. It's like kind of the most stable way to stack rocks.
Yeah, but we'll read like a description of a planet and how it's so uninhabitable and like the air is poison and if you expose your skin it will melt to the bone and it's like, oh yeah, but there's a pyramid here.
I don't think we found too many of those with pyramids on them.
I know there is a planet that has acid rain in this later on.
50,000 years plus some, just plus climate change. Not gonna happen. Okay. Armstrong Nebula Geth investigation. Let's do this for Tali, and then we'll head to the Citadel.
This one's gonna be a long one.
Yeah, this one is probably the longest out of the three. It said Armstrong Nebula, right?
Yep.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy, Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Saleon Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts.
Alright, technically not. It's not until the last part of this quest that Tali's you should bring it for. But I prefer to have her throughout the whole thing. It's pretty nice to have her along. Okay, Garen.
I mean, there's no reason to not.
Yeah, so I think there's like an outpost on each of these worlds. In at least one world on each of these systems. That one looks red. Looks like a Jovian. Rayingri is a small, barren terrestrial world. While it possesses reasonably temperate climate and a number of useful resources, no mining corporation is willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid, dubbed VATS by the initial Solarian surveyor team, entered the system approximately 10,000 years ago and was trapped in a decaying orbit around Rayingri. It is nearing the end of its slow spiral inwards. Earthquakes and cyclonic windstorms are increasingly common on Rayingri. Christ. The fact that rogue planets are a thing, that's scary as shit. For those of you who don't know, rogue planets are terrestrial bodies that do not orbit any star. They just kind of wander around and sometimes enter into another star system and can end up getting trapped in another planetary body or stellar bodies.
Just the
gravity
idea of
well.
a planet that just decides, nah.
And it ends up getting pulled into another planet's gravity well, and then can either, depending on the size, can either become a satellite, which is the best thing you can hope for, or it goes into a decaying orbit and collision is imminent. Within a few hundred years, the planets will rip each other apart. Some Asari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorship of cruises to observe the spectacle. The Asari will be around when that whole planet goes tits up, so they're like, Hey, who wants to go and see it?
Hey, who wants to see the end of two worlds?
Yeah. You can even see that rogue planet in the sky. Okay, let's see what's up with Tali. Okay, Tali, let's upgrade your shotguns. And let's give you a little bit more hacking.
I'll be right back.
Oh! I didn't think I already had the pulse rifle.
Ironically, the pulse rifle in this game sucks.
Okay. Map. Overrun research outpost. Breach.
I return.
Hello. Did you get that phone call yet?
No, they're probably going to try to redeliver it tomorrow.
Okay. Because when I talked to them, they
That's
said they were
typically how
going
they
to
do
try
that.
to redeliver it later on today on the next run. That comes around.
Well, that might happen in the next 2 hours.
Okay.
Wait, shit. No, I might have gotten. Wait, that was earlier. Shit, I reflexively refuse calls from unknown numbers.
Yeah, that's the
I might have
problem.
gotten a call.
Did you get a call while we were on stream?
Maybe.
If you didn't get it while we were on stream, then it wouldn't have been you. But
Yeah, no, it was an hour ago.
Okay. Then.
Oh well.
Whoops. If you get another call, try to answer that one. Oh no, it's doing that again. Yep. Okay. A thing where it stops recognizing my attempt.
Yeah.
Okay. Salvaged. Map. Let's hit the outpost. Man, that's just wow. You look up in the sky and that's just there.
Yeah. Looks like a problem.
Mm-hmm. These two worlds destroy each other, and I think what's probably going to happen is the formation of an asteroid belt. what I do like about this first game is just how many of these side missions usually end up coming back in ways you don't even think about, whether it's within the same game or whether it's in Mass Effect 2. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go. That's really at the top of this hill, isn't it? Hill, I say, as it's clearly a mountain.
Yeah, it would indeed be a mountain.
Motherfucker, okay. Hello!
Heading to position.
Dragon's teeth always means, like, well, can only mean one thing. Husks and husks
Fun
mean
times.
shotguns. Okay, that's blocked off, so we're going this way. Oh, Geth, we're definitely here.
So it would seem. Bro, you get almost $8,000 just for killing one of them.
Yeah.
The game is literally throwing money at you like candy.
Yeah, by the end of the game, if you've been doing even a few side missions, you're the richest fucking thing in the galaxy. Paid by the corpse.
For an agent who doesn't have to answer the law, that is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Paid by the corpse, you say. Well, time to make a bunch of corpses. Wait, no. And there goes the planet.
Like money, please. Oh.
Like, oh,
Somebody
and there
came in
goes
behind
the solar
me.
system. Great. Yes, they were shooting at someone.
No, I mean, all hostiles were gone, and then suddenly it filled up with more on my radar.
Yeah, I know. They were shooting at someone.
No,
I
they
swear
were
I
shooting
saw them
at the
turn around
husks
and
in
start shooting
the
at
the
someone.
last room. They were originally shooting
Oh.
at the husks in the last room. But let's see, anything of value in here? Shredder rounds. Crate.
Let's see. When I get the opportunity, I have to do a run through of this game just to satisfy my urges to properly optimizing shit.
I hope you do. This is oh my god, go away! He just came at me.
I come back and I just see this one Geth destroyer just like go.
I mean,
But
he
get
was
ready to
just
be bent over
going
that table,
for it.
motherfucker. Ooh.
He was coming for my ass. Oh my gosh.
So
Dylan, something that is rather unfortunate
Hmm.
is that the Mass Effect 3 had a multiplayer that had no right to be as good as it was.
I mean, considering that it's the team that did Andromeda, like the multiplayer combat in Mass Effect 3 was really good, and that team went on to make Andromeda. And as we've mentioned before, Andromeda had the best combat in the series. So go ahead with your retain, Raven.
But I was saying, Mass Effect 3 came around that time where every game had multiplayer, even if it shouldn't have. And it had no right to be as good as it was.
But when they announced the remaster, they stated that the remaster version of 3 would not have the multiplayer.
And people were disappointed.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, if you do get this game, you're not going to be able to play the multiplayer. And that multiplayer was really good, too.
You know, that's fine. I'm not wanting to play this game for the multiplayer.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, again, yeah, like, nobody did, but it was really good.
Yeah, nobody buys Mass Effect for its multiplayer. It just kind of happened.
It was a really nice bonus.
Yeah, I think I think the multiplayer went offline a little bit after, like maybe a few months after Andromeda dropped. Okay, anomaly.
You could play as so many different classes and races in that game.
Played as a Raven,
You
played
could
as
play
a
as
Bolus.
a Vanguard Bolus, the Biotic Bowling Ball.
The Bolus, those tiny little fat guys in the enviro
little
suits.
tiny fat dudes in the environmental suits. I think the only race you couldn't play as in that game were the Elcor.
Yes. I do believe that was the only race. Huh? No, wait, nope, you couldn't play as a Hanar.
Oh, yeah, Hanar either.
Yeah, but the term biotic bowling ball is just hilarious to me.
Yeah.
You rolled into one, Alex. If you hadn't moved in, I would have hit you.
Okay, those are live again. And it's coming at me, okay. God, why does this thing have such a long cooldown? Okay.
Oh, so you don't have to keep moving when you destroy one of the tendrils, it stops. You can aim.
Okay, but now he's too close to me.
That doesn't change Alex's panicking mind.
Shit! Fuck, okay. Die! There we go.
$63,000 credits for that.
Nice.
Man, these Geth got fucked up. They were out here They were out here killing some people, some organics, having a good time, and then fucking Thresher Maw comes up and kills them. Always a bigger fish.
Mm-hmm. Can't have shit in Armstrong.
Cat.
Oh hey, that's a Prothean structure. Yeah. Oh man, I haven't found that other Prothean structure. I need to see if I can go find that. Raven knows the one.
Mm-hmm.
33,000 credits.
Which is, again, a thing that's very minor but comes back.
Yeah, it's like minor thing on another planet that you experience entirely through text. Map. Gate debris. Someone in my house is making coffee. I can smell it.
Coffee. I might go make coffee.
Gross.
Thing is, I love the smell of coffee, and I fucking hate the taste.
Great, more for me.
Like, I'd probably, like... Oh, shit, let me tear my fucking Mako. Jesus.
I remember my grandfather told me that coffee was an acquired taste. You had to try it a lot in order to like it. I looked him in the face and why do I have to drink something multiple times to like it? Why can't it be good right now? I don't have to drink Pepsi multiple times in order to like Pepsi.
I'm sorry that you like Pepsi.
Well, at the time, I liked Pepsi.
When I was younger, I liked Pepsi more than Coke because it was sweeter, but as I got older, the sweetness became overpowering to my taste buds, and now I like Coke more.
Yeah.
I always liked Coke more.
But, like, the point stands, why should I have to drink something multiple times in order to like it?
I mean, I didn't like black
Cheese
coffee.
with that.
I didn't even like black coffee with sugar. Now, the moment I put a more than small amount of creamer in it, it suddenly became one of my favorite beverages, and I have not stopped drinking
I
it
tried
in years.
sugar, creamer, vanilla, French vanilla, caramel,
There is like one.
chocolate. I've tried so many different types of coffee. It's just vile to me.
There's this.
The coffee
I
is
remember,
vile.
I remember. I have a friend who, like, he works for Starbucks. Like, he started as a regular barista, but I mean, coffee became his art. So much so that they sent him to be one of the people who comes up with and makes their new brews. He just really got into coffee. So now, I mean, like, good for him. He became somebody who gets to make their new brews and shit.
Wasn't this one of your exes?
No, it's not one of my exes.
Okay.
But
I might have been confusing him for another person.
Yeah, you were. But we were at a party, and he brought his French press, and he's like talking, and everybody, he's making coffee for everyone. He's like, "You want some coffee?" I'm like, "I don't like coffee, man. You know this." Like, hang on, I'm gonna try something. He brings out his French press. He gets these beans, and he just makes this. He just whips up this whole thing with all these tricks. Like, he grinds the beans himself in front of me and puts it in the French press, does all this shit. And he says, "Try this." And I take a sip, and this is the first and only coffee I've ever had that I went, "This is good."
That you didn't to test with every fiber of your being.
Yeah, and like after and I have never, and I don't know what he made, but I have not run into it since.
Well, I'm glad that y'all have gotten more enjoyment out of coffee than I have.
No, I mean, I still hate coffee.
You've had one positive experience
Yeah, I've
with
had
coffee.
one positive experience with
You've
coffee.
had more than me.
I still don't like coffee in general, though. Where is this outpost? Oh, there it is. Hi, Colossus. Okay.
It gets me that the most viable strat to deal with Colossus is just to run them over.
Like, take their legs out.
Going to do.
Yeah, once I take care of all these snipers, holy shit.
I think that's everybody. Oh, wait.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, that works.
Lol.
Lol. I'll do it again. Whiff and... No, never mind.
I whiffed and yet managed to hit his head.
I feel like you hit the back of his head.
Fine.
You don't have to, like, gun him. You could just slightly tip him.
His legs are all fucked up now. Look at him.
What did you do?
Oh man, I made him gimp leg.
God.
You broke the model.
Good prime big.
We're halfway to driving these synthetic bastards out of this system.
Oh.
That was such a hard fight, just slightly moving the camera left and right while holding down on the trigger.
Primes are big boys, though. Big boys. Like, it's about as tall as an armature.
Which
the
honestly,
Geth even have a concept of gender?
You know what? No, they don't. Well, they understand the concept of gender, but they don't apply it to themselves, it seems. Though that does not stop others from applying gender to them. I say this in universe and out. Reference for later.
I'll deal with that when it matters.
It'll be a whole game
for a long time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Deal
whole
with it
game
when it
before
matters. That's fine.
Casbin is a classic pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those on Earth millions of years ago. Its hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. An increasing amount of the surface is covered by a simple lichen and algae. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny plants will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen-oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Due to the potential for future habitability and sapient life, Casbin has been designated a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. At present, the planet is passing through the debris trail of a long-period comet. Orbital period, 1.1 Earth years. Radius, 7,819 kilometers. Day length, 44.6 Earth hours. 1.1 Earth atmospheres, 99 Celsius, 1.1 G subgravity.
Didn't it say it was under a harsh no-land policy?
Right now there are Geth on there, so we're gonna
Also,
break
we're
that
specters.
joke. Yeah, we are specters.
Yeah.
So literally above the law.
Yeah, that's right. Literally just don't care.
We are above the law, except when the story deems we're not above the law.
Except when the story deems we've gone too far above the law.
As long as you can
don't.
That grass is a bit more than algae, but okay.
Like, there's a
Don't worry
bit
about it, it's fine.
later on, and I think Mass Effect
Also,
2,
it's raining,
where
and I'm sorry if
Shepard
you can
points
hear it.
out, I could just shoot you. And their response is, but that would be breaking the law. And Shepard just accepts that.
It says that would be breaking the law. It says, yeah, see, that would be a problem, but I'm a Spectre. And therefore, law doesn't apply. And then the person's like, oh.
Well, like, that's not an option.
Oh,
like, it should be like,
shit.
I'm a Spectre. And, oh yeah, let me get you the thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go check something. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah, no worries.
What's going on for smokes? Alex, you're actually supposed to take a path up on this planet with a road.
You see a road?
Not on this side.
Maybe you'd see a road, Alex, if you bothered to look for one, ever.
Oh, you already back from your thing, Dylan?
No, I'm just keeping my earbud in so I can still hear you.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Alex,
It was literally
supposed
just
to
that thing.
be-
I thought there would have been a thing down here. But nope.
No.
It's literally just
I
this
was
little
very
sign.
confused as to why you had made it to the thing and then just kept going.
We can examine.
I would have
ID
laughed
tag
if you placed a beacon on top of the beacon.
33,000. Just rolling over these hills. shit. Oh! Wow.
Good job.
Heading to position.
Tali sitting there like, I'm going to be sick in my helmet.
Oh, poor girl. Anomalous signal.
Apparently, Jennifer Hale mentions that if Shepard ever was to come back for Mass Effect, she would want a Tali romance with her.
Yeah, I remember I know she like talked a lot about how much she enjoyed the Liara romance stuff. Oop. There goes Dylan. Okay, they're all down.
On my way.
Yes, transmitter, deactivate. Get the ray is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own FTL comm buoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed, nor the content of the signal.
Fucking loud.
Yeah, so if I didn't already have it at that point, that's when it would have handed me the Geth pulse rifle. I do remember that. That was where I got it the first time. Alright, let's hit that Geth outpost now. Okay.
Alex.
Yeah.
Why were you trying to climb it?
I wasn't really trying to climb it, it just kind of happened that way.
They all say.
Huh?
I said that's what they all say.
And you can see that mineral from here. It's just practically glowing across.
Very bright until you get close to it. And then it gets a lot darker.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Heading to position.
Let's grab this. Okay, and all right. There he is.
That was weird.
Yeah, you might have just wandered too
I
far.
don't know when.
I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I shouldn't have. I'm on my phone and I kept my phone with me.
Hmm.
Weird. Whatever.
Phone decided sometimes death is better.
Nah.
Alright, getting close to that Geth outpost. I did notice that. I remember that when I first played, I'm like, how come this radar always gets jammed whenever I go into combat? This is terrible. But it's only ever jams against Geth combatants. So if you do side missions, it's useful, but in main story, it's like, yeah, this radar ain't gonna help you.
Granted, in the main story, usually you're on a on-rail section of where to go.
You're on a pretty linear path, so you're gonna not have to worry about it too much. That's a lot of snipers. Ow.
Oh, I dislike this one a lot.
At least there's no armature. I mean, no Colossus. And here they come with their reinforcements. Lol. Lol.
They're just gonna keep coming, hun.
Really? What? Why?
You have to shoot the ship.
Yeah, that's new. That's right. That's only in this one.
No. Oh, like only on this world, yeah.
Yeah. The other ones, the ship just dropped them off and left.
Yeah, the only way to damage it is with the cannon. Shooting it with the machine gun does nothing.
Okay. That is that. I do like the galaxy map music. It subtly changes across each game. Subtly. But the melody is mostly the same. Vamshi. Mahi. Red Sun. Oh, binary star system. What?
Red
Blue
sun
dwarf and a red
over
giant.
paradise.
Mahi orbits the Vamshi binary giant stars. Vamshi A is a blue star of spectral class A4111, which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. Vamshi B is an aging red giant of class M5111, over 220 times the size of Sol. Mahi has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. The difference in temperature between the hemisphere facing the suns and facing deep space causes constant wind, stirring the silica and sodium dust of the surface. Unsavory characters from the Terminus systems occasionally use Mahi for forms of cruel sport, dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling shipmates, or even, when bored, vicious animals on the surface. One must kill the other before they will be rescued from the lethal radiation of the giant stars. Orbital period, 5.9 Earth years, 5,727 kilometers, 55.3 Earth hours per day, atmospheric pressure of 0.42 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature negative 121 Celsius. Jesus, that's fucking cold. Surface gravity 0.85 Gs.
Just a wee bit chilly.
Mm-hmm. Let's bring Caden.
Howards. You lived in Wisconsin, you would call that summer.
God damn it.
Hey, it's got vegetation. That's weird. Anomaly. Get outpost. Alright, we'll hit the anomaly first. I mean, that does just look visually impressive, especially since they're not static images. You can actually see the changes on there. survey the thorium. Rare element surveyed, 34,500. To think all this entire quest line came from that one console on Feros, that one Geth console. Am I missing something? Where's the oh, it's very tiny. Another way to find the various side missions is to literally visit every single system, and then if you didn't find something that would have pointed you there already, it will literally tell you. There's probably going to be a Thresher Maw. But that'd be weird because it's not even terrain. Oh hey, it's not a Thresher Maw, thank fuck. The fuck is that? Odd skull. This massive skull scored and by deflected mass accelerator shots. Xenobiology files in your hardware computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. This better not be what I think it is.
Is that a T-Rex skull?
No. No, I'm looking at it. I'm just... Okay, shouldn't be.
What were you thinking it was?
I thought from the angle it looked like it could have been something else, but it's not, and I'm fine with that.
That's not. No, I think I know what you were thinking. No, it's not that.
Because that, like, there's no way that they had originally put that was original. If it was what I thought it was, then that would have been something that they would have had to come back and put into the game.
Yeah.
Because I know that they didn't have it, that they didn't think about that thing until Mass Effect 3.
So I'll find out about it later. Got it. Okay, we're probably going to forget all about this by then, so, nah.
Possibly, yeah. Salvage probe. Okay. Alright. Let's hit that Geth outpost. Beryllium deposit.
Yes, ma'am.
Money. What's that?
That might actually be a skull of a creature that was in the original game, but was cut for time, and then they added it to Mass Effect 2. Because I'm looking at the head shape right now in comparison, it matches.
Is it a story important one?
We see them a bunch of times
Alright,
on
just...
planets.
Um...
They're like, it's kind of like a bug monster.
Hmm.
And it flies in.
Well, bugs don't have internal skeletons. That's why they have exoskeletons.
Well, that's why I said kind of like a bug monster, because it looks partially reptilian as well.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm going up a hill.
You go up all the hills. Like the only time you don't go up all the hills on the map is because you finished doing everything on the map before you have a chance to make a full loop around it.
Alex is actually using the intended route for this. I'm proud of her.
I find it disingenuous to feel like she's only doing it to escape my mocking and ridicule.
Not. I did it because it was right there.
Hasn't stopped you before.
Nope.
Hasn't stopped you from
I
going,
fell, so I mean,
that
I'm like,
path
well,
is
I guess
right
this
there,
way I'm
but
going.
there's also a mountain right there too, so why don't you go straight up the mountain? Whee!
Alex, why do you boost into the thing when you could simply tap it?
Because it's funnier.
Yeah, but it fucks up your aim.
It went spinning!
What aim?
Strange. I thought one of those outposts would be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary
Oh,
base.
also,
we
Dylan.
can use this signal to lock onto its location and take them out.
That hunter exotic that was quote-unquote nerfed, it was not in fact nerfed.
Is it broken now?
No, it was in fact buffed. It originally would only give you, when you grabbed an orb of power, it would give you a stack of damage bonus, and when you grabbed 4, it would give you the maximum stack bonus. They doubled it. It doesn't show you that it doubled it. It still says it's only 4 stacks, but every orb of power gives you another stack, and you can have up to 8.
Okay, no, so
now it gives you almost 100%, almost 100% extra damage with your super cast. When you have full stacks. When you have 4 to 5, you're at normal.
Grissom, this is the new system that just showed up.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, this last star system only shows up after you've hit every other outpost. Benda.
Mm-hmm.
Medallion recovered.
So, 3,151 Celsius.
Think it might
That
be
was
a little. Think it might be a
Benda.
wee bit warm.
Hold on. I got it.
Sulcrum.
As Raven would say, in Arizona, we call that summer.
Sulcrum is the largest moon of the gas giant Natanban. It has trace amounts of krypton and xenon. The crust is composed of various metals with deposits of sodium. As with every body in the solar system, the surface is scorching hot and thoroughly irradiated by the blue giant Grissom. Surface excursions without proper protective gear are certain to prove fatal. On approach to Natanban, Normandy's passive sensor array intercepted fragmentary coded transmission from the surface of Sulcrum. Attempts to decrypt the message were fruitless. It does not appear to be in any software coding language used by Citadel races. Orbital distance from Natanban, 10,367,883 kilometers. Orbital period 0.6 Earth years. Radius 4,534 kilometers. Day length 0.6 Earth years. Okay, so it's tidally locked. Atmospheric pressure 0 atmospheres. No atmosphere. Okay. Surface temperature 351 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.8 Gs. Okay, gonna take Tali on with me for this one. And Liara. Okay, Liara, let's get you some more left. Oh, all right.
That big blue planet in the distance is so imposing.
That blue planet, because that's the blue giant.
Why is the sun the sun didn't look blue on the galaxy map?
Yeah, galaxy map wasn't portraying it very well, but yeah. Sorry, capsule.
I will say a very minor thing that I appreciate Andromeda for is that when you go into a planet or a different thing on the galaxy map, when you actually go to the front of the ship, you can see the thing that you are landed on or in orbit to.
Yeah.
It's a little minor touch, but it really is cool. God, I just had the image of Alex trying to do the Andromeda game on PC with mods, and she just activates the Iron Man mod and just has infinite fucking jetpack.
Okay, I have the better mobility mod on that, and honestly, I do not need more than that because holy fuck.
No, the infinite jetpack mod is where it instead of going straight up, it pivots the camera forward, and it just gives you infinite boost on a jetpack so you can fly across the map.
That sounds funny.
Just, you know, don't trigger your old fall damage, which is a thing that can happen.
The fact that you can kill yourself. Though I do believe you can save yourself if you do the double jump right before you hit the ground. Which shouldn't be how that works.
Yeah, here we are.
Oh, 2 Colossi. Colossi in this game seem to be weaker than they used to be. Colossi used to be able to shoot you when their shots went through your shields.
I guess somebody said, fuck that. Okay, got one.
Of course, that doesn't seem like they need to because Alex just seems to want to get hit by them.
Yeah.
Hi.
Every single Geth platform is I just imagine having its own consciousness, so it's just like, this motherfucker. This what? Why? Rude! Rude! Stop it!
Yeah.
I guess even the Geth buy from the same company. Must have
They
great
got a
deals.
really good deal.
When your synthetic murder, like genocidal machines buy from the same fucking company as everyone else, that's when you've got a real fucking monopoly. When even the genocidal aliens have to come to you for the product.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to try that?
And yes, these games will be sponsored by Heatap.
You realize that if I win, like, the world ends, right? Well, I guess when you put it that way...
I guess in that situation is a win-win for you.
Mm-hmm. As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. That's unusual.
Quite unusual indeed.
They were listening to Quarian country. Dylan is so upset.
You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they can reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians.
Did you know they used to Slinton? Geth used to have gills, but...
You lead. I'll follow.
Okay, I'll definitely have to talk to her after this. I could have sworn...
Yeah, I need to talk to her on the ship.
Yeah, I would have thought that she would have said it here, like, you know, Wrex does. Like,
No, Wrex is the only one that does that.
Yeah. Okay, nothing up here. Well, let me check behind these boxes, just in case. Okay, nothing up here. Alright, and that takes care of things, and that's some data that we can give to Tali, because that is explicitly the shit she was looking for.
Yeah.
She said, it'd be great if I had a roadmap of how the Geth evolved since they kicked the Quarians out of, like, our homeworld.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come
And
here.
like,
An exact roadmap of that shit.
Of how the Geth evolved since that shit.
Hey, Tali, will this work? Yes.
It'd be great if I could find a roadmap of how the Geth have evolved since they retreated behind the veil. Like, oh hey,
Hey, Tali,
look,
you know
Tali,
how
I
you
found
can
this
earn
convenient
this?
roadmap of how the Geth evolved since they went behind the veil. Will this work? Yes.
Alright, let's talk to... we haven't really talked to anybody since we did their mission, so we're going to talk to all of them. But Tali first, because I like Tali.
Tali first. Let's go first.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the Migrant Fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
I don't mind getting Paragon points from being nice to Tali. Tali is great. I will always be nice to her.
Another thing that seems minor, but is one of the
Commander,
most important interactions in the series.
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Thank you, Garrus. I'll keep that in mind. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do catch him.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
You seem to have some thoughts on this. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him, permanently.
I'm glad you see it that way. I never had any intention of capturing that bastard. When I see him, he dies.
Good. The Council won't like it, but they can't stop you either. You see, this is why I want to be a Spectre. You never have to worry about bureaucratic idiots making a mess of everything.
Just make sure you're ready when it happens.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I love that. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
good. They can't. The Council can't stop you. It's like, what are they gonna do? Make me unshoot him?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
Go up to the body
What
with the
hell
bullets
do
still
you
in it. I
want me
believe
to
you have
do
my
about it,
property.
Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on
Ah,
the line
that's
and
great.
getting nothing for it.
I'd like a refund, asshole.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
Man, you see, like, knowing the trajectory of his character throughout the entire game, he's a hard
That
ass
was one
who's
of the
pretending he's
funniest quotes.
he's a hard ass who's pretending to be meaner than he is.
You ever think about helping your people?
Probably
Wrex.
got one of. He's probably got like
He-
one of the biggest hearts out of your
He
group.
cares too much, and and this is to say the thing.
Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job.
He cares immensely, so he is forcing himself to not care at all, because if he starts caring again, it's just gonna go back to
Yeah,
an
he's
super
afraid.
pain.
He's afraid of getting hurt by trying to help people again.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work. It doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
Okay.
So long, Wrex.
I definitely want to have eventually this one conversation that triggers with him that I really.
I think that's
really
the next
like.
conversation with him.
Okay.
Commander?
What's your opinion
Yeah, I
of the
didn't
last
ask her
mission?
about Feros.
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the first contact war ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
You can't think I'm the most patriotic person on the ship.
Nah, you just happened by at the right time. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of big-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserves better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
I mean, that's just that's the most tactical thing to do. If you've got a lost cause and you're just losing lives at that point, I mean, what are you gonna do?
No.
To sacrifice his
Defend to the last man.
You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save
I don't
his
care if
family?
you have to throw a crutch at them.
He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know.
Yeah, I hate it when
Gonna kick me off the ship,
fucking
Skipper?
brass like, you surrendered. I saved civilians. You surrendered. Man, shut the
You
fuck
surrendered. I was losing thousands per day. What would have it accomplished to sacrifice every civilian when I had no contact with the outside, with anyone off my colony? Just go like, fuck you and drive everybody there to extinction. Fuck it out. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're a valuable part of my crew, Williams. If I want an opinion from the head, I go to Alenko. When I want one from the heart, I go to you.
I also play a mean game of pool. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Okay, alright. That's everybody on the lower decks. Let's go see Caden and Liara. Oh, okay. Shipper went right into the fucking... And then we'll stop at the Citadel.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Did I ask her about Asari culture?
You did.
Huh.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me, or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
That option on the left, I believe,
Lieutenant and I are
locks you out
just
of the
friends.
romance.
Nothing more.
My mistake then.
No, it just has
Adept at understanding
Shepard
human
question why she
relationships
would be
as I
interested
thought.
in her. Because if you're playing as male Shep, he says, but you're an alien.
Was I
Why
wrong
would you
about
be
that
interested
too?
in me? And she says, and she reiterates the fact that, again, Asari do not care about species.
No, you were right.
It doesn't lock you out of the romance,
There is
because
something between
you have a lot of chances
I
with
knew it,
Liara.
and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather
I think I'll
strange?
romance her, because I like her.
Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a
Garrus,
short time.
though.
We are from two
I
different
know you like
species.
Garrus, but he's
We
not
have
an
almost
option
nothing
in this
common.
game.
This
We
makes
have to
no
wait till the
sense.
next
You
game.
just choose not to romance anyone this
Liz,
game.
look, I like her. I'm going to
These things
I'm
never
going
make
to romance
sense.
who I want to
They just
romance.
happen and we get swept up in a storm.
No,
sound
hun,
so
complete that original
chaotic.
sentence. I like her,
So
I'm going to fuck her.
Yeah, no, I was about to say.
I said I was
Alex,
gonna
like,
say I'm
look,
gonna do what I want
like
to fucking do.
Hapu
That's what I'm
alien,
saying.
I'm going to fuck Hapu alien. Yeah.
A little danger makes things exciting.
This is all a
Or you
bit
could choose the fun option and make it so that you romance Garrus in the next game and have the tension
am
between the
not.
group.
I am not going to deal with that.
But it'd be
Thank you,
funny.
Shepard.
It'd be funny, though.
Let's just talk about something else for now.
Okay,
I should
there's
go.
that.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I wonder, do you get all of the promotional armor that was for Mass Effect 2 in this game now?
And not in this game. In Mass Effect 2, you get in.
I mean, Mass Effect 2.
Yes, you do get it. I believe they did say that.
Because I really wanted that Dragon Age Bloodstone armor, but
It does look really cool.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I think my stomach could take it. Hell of a deal you worked out with John, though. If I ever get a speeding ticket, I want you to be my advocate.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk. With all
there's
the-
one
There's
reason
gotta
that
be
I
some
like
xenobiologists
Caden
who
more
wanna
than
read about the Thorian.
Karth, and it's just because fucking Karth constantly womanizes you.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
Constantly refers to you as babe or chick or belittling you.
Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up
So
in
he's a
problems.
prick.
They don't want to see what's coming.
Yes, but he's supposed to be.
It's up to the Alliance to take
So
its
he's
proper
supposed to be
place,
unlikable.
even if we have to kick its ass to convince it.
Well,
to
he's
kick
supposed to be
theirs.
unlikable in the beginning, and then he grows as you go through the game. It doesn't change the fact that I don't like him.
I don't know about that. Remember Vernus? There are a lot like him.
Yeah, there are. But there are a lot.
Well, I didn't even get the full conversation of Vernus
It
either.
was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are.
That's right. So I was expecting him to tell me the rest about Vernus, but because of the way I talked to him before, he didn't tell me the whole Vernus story.
Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want
Oh, here we go. He's gonna tell me.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
Nope, I was about to say, hun, it's this conversation.
No, he didn't say the part. He didn't tell me the part about I was at the head of the dreadnought that killed your father. he didn't tell me about that kind of stuff.
Getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talent, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
Sat down by a kid. Vernus must have hated that.
He didn't have time to hate it. I killed him. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
I love that last point he made. It's like, I mean, if one ass is all it takes for me to judge an entire race, I'd hate humans too.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats. I mean, granted, I already hate people, but that's off more than just one asshole.
That's everyone.
There's a comic that actually shows
Furnace.
Rana and Vernus and all that. It's actually implied that he and Rana hooked up a couple of times.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we
Just
thought.
calling each other
Probably
dorm
preparing for a
mates.
major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on
I
this
posted a
mission.
picture of what she looks like in the group chat.
Okay. I do want to mention that the little recording we saw from the Geth there is something that comes back later on in the series. Not in this game, but later on in the series. Alright, let's return to the citadel, and we'll see about any side missions, and then that'll probably be where we stop.
Yeah.
And tomorrow...
You should see Rana in the group chat.
Yeah. And tomorrow... Okay. Nice, okay. Tomorrow we'll probably do... I'm thinking I'm going to do Vermeer before I do Novaria.
Tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, sorry.
What day is today?
Sorry, today is Wednesday. So,
Yes.
Saturday we'll do Vermeer. Shut up! I don't keep track of the days most of the time.
No!
Shut up.
You make the schedule!
I know! It's my phone. My phone reminds me I have alarm set. Ugh. Who should I bring on the Citadel with me?
Choose whoever.
Whoever?
Tali.
Tali?
At least Tali. And not Katie.
You know, I'm gonna bring Wrex because that statue in the Presidium. I think maybe he'll have a comment on that.
Yeah, we never actually had that
Equalizing
conversation.
interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
And it's going to be by the
commanding
Hanar.
officer is ashore.
Yeah.
Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh, did we ever explain that the Hanar's whole deal?
No, you don't. We never even ran into them, so we haven't.
After years of poor economic performance, Exogeny has announced that its research colony on Feros is finally returning a profit.
Have you finished scanning all the keepers yet?
No. There are some places. There are like some nooks and crannies on this station.
With the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Gotta go looking.
So they just mentioned Feros. So they said Feros is turning a profit. It's becoming a very nice colony now. If I had shot everyone and not done any of the stuff to repair the colony, then they would be saying that
the
they're
colony
folding
would be
the-
shut down.
Yeah, they'd be shutting down the colony in its entirety.
Check the requisitions officer. He might have
Yeah.
new Spectre gear.
Yeah, you're just some top tier Spectre shit.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Man, I'm gonna have so many problems when we get to one mission in this game.
Armageddon 9. Great.
Shit.
So no new Spectre gear.
Well, I could take this the shotgun because I mean Armageddon 9 is 314, which is already better than what I have. But then there's
2.281
WSG 7.
So the HMSW is just better in every way.
Yeah, so gonna grab that up.
The only thing it's not better than is in heatsink capacity, but
meh.
I can afford to get this for another person, so I'm gonna grab that. Let me see here. I'll get the Armageddon 9 for another one of my peeps. I need some weapons for them too. And
the rest of
okay,
it
he's basically doesn't have anything worth me as for in terms of armor. He doesn't have anything worth a damn. So that's that. I will
Dylan,
have to
I
stop by
know
there.
you are going to make one specific comment when you meet the Hanar.
You know what? That's right. I think I know.
I already
one,
know what you're going to say.
I think I know where one of these guys is. I think he's.
Do we meet
past
them?
the-
Are we going to meet them soon?
Yeah, we're
they're
going
here.
to see one. There's one on the Citadel. That's who we're going to go see.
All right.
There's also
then.
one in Novaria who's a shopkeeper.
There's a one here that's a shopkeeper. It's across from the human embassies.
Isn't there?
Well, not
a way to
across, but it's
get-
around that area.
Oh, I could have sworn there was a way to get down there. Nope.
Nope. That's just an elevator.
Yeah, I figured that was an elevator to another docking position
No.
that I could get
It
to.
it's never been of use ever.
Okay, well, I already talked to that one. Okay. Alrighty then. And where the fuck are they? Okay, so let's go to...
Go to the
First, I'm gonna go to the markets.
embassies.
I'm gonna go to the markets first. Actually, I just remembered what I want to get handled. And then from the markets, we'll go to the embassies.
Oh, if you're heading to the markets, make sure that you hit the flux
Yes. Yes, that is also something I need to take
to
care of.
start that whole chain.
Hey, look who it is.
Commander.
Hey,
Got an idea,
best
and I wanted
guy.
to run it by you.
Hey,
I
fanboy.
got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great. This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I haven't been shot in the head nearly enough times to make that seem like a good idea.
Joke if you want, but there were people who didn't believe in you. And you worked out, right? I read about what you did on Torfin. I'm not afraid to do whatever it takes to get the job done.
Conrad, you have no idea what it takes to get the job done.
What? No, please. Please don't hurt me. Why are you doing this?
This is how a gun in your face feels. It happens to me every day. You can't handle this.
I thought you were a hero. Heroes don't do things like this. I wish I'd never met you.
He'll be alright.
Lol.
So, Dylan, that's the funniest fucking thing.
The thing is, so he shows up in the next game.
He shows up in future games.
That what happened was the second game had a glitch in it, so that for some reason, it made it so he would always react. It would always flag it as regardless of what you actually did. The game would flag it as you having pointing a game and his gun in his face.
Well,
so that was the only thing he would respond. Like that was the
so instead of fixing it in subsequent games, they then said, "Oh yeah, sorry for lying." Oh,
that's
this
funny.
cutscene.
The guy's hair is just so stupid. He's got a flat top, and he's like just emotionless face as he does that.
Yeah, what is it?
Seems the owner didn't like the way you played
Shells.
their games.
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
And yet here you are, cheater.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
I'll help you out.
I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself. It's not what I...
There is supposed to be a place for you to be able to dance.
You might need to bring Liara.
Yeah, I do know that if you have Liara, that Liara will dance with you. She'll dance like this, Asari, right there. And Shepard will have a uniquely terrible dance.
I also had romanced Ashley and then talked to Ashley on the dance floor, and that also happened, so it might just be a love interest character.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back. Hey there, welcome to Flex.
Ah, there's a keeper.
Hey, how about a game of Lucky Hit? Are you gonna play some Quasar?
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so 4... I forget, what is even the thing that we're trying to get?
Wins.
I don't know.
I don't really remember how this game fucking works.
I think you're supposed to get to 20?
No, just wins.
Well, I meant like the number that you want to get to.
I don't get it.
It's like blackjack. You just want to get to, but it's randomized. It's just throwing the numbers at you now.
That's dumb.
Perfect score.
Don't often see someone getting as lucky as you.
And my earbud is going to die soon.
Hmm.
I did not join with it fully charged. It was just mostly charged.
What the fuck?
What?
People actually made a chart on the probability scale of winning Quasar.
Okay, where's... Okay, so I gotta trace this, this funneling of money that they mentioned. It's a high stakes. Okay,
You
so...
want to take the elevator out.
Yeah.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
It'll be an empty
Okay,
hallway
not
to your
yet.
direct left.
Like, I'm getting to it. Okay, I need... I guess that was, what, 3, 4 wins?
I don't know.
I think you need to do high stakes Quasar, not low stakes.
Let me see here. Yeah, the machines. Nope, doesn't say high stakes or low stakes. And plus, the guy was already commenting on my luck, so... Yeah, I don't... This is, like, the least entertaining thing ever.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Here you go. I hope it's what you're looking for.
Excellent indeed. This will provide me with invaluable data. You enjoy those winnings. I'm gonna get the system completed.
Fuck, 36,000? Okay, so where is thing going? Suspicious signal. We're looking
So
for.
apparently, you want to head to the left, and there'll be a hallway to your left.
This one?
Yeah. So apparently, when you door to your left.
Did I? I don't think I scanned this keeper because I remember I was in combat before. Last time I came. Nope. Okay, I did scan it. All right.
That was purely for the keeper. I didn't know if you actually got the keeper.
Okay. So I take this elevator.
Take the elevator.
Alliance officials report
The
that
next
Geth
trace should be there.
incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence.
But if you could have turned in the device to that Volus to let him know that he asked you to record your things. And when you go back to Shells to tell him, he's like, 5 years of my life have been wasted. What do I do now? And everyone in your squad is like, you could be productive to society. You could help. You could do blah, blah, blah. And he goes, useless. Who wants to help? And leaves.
That's great.
I do like that particular color of the uniform. That's supposed to be the casual. That's the casual C-Sec uniform for Asari.
Mhm.
I do like the colors thing on it.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
Did you scan the thing?
This keeper? Yeah, I scanned the keeper. Wait.
No, there was a thing in that room.
I didn't see it. Oopsie.
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after
You were staring right at it while you were talking.
I was listening to the Asari.
So if you had chosen the spacer background, there'd be a dude here that you could talk to. And he would ask you for help to get him some funding to help with a mission, and you would talk back with your mom, and your mom would let him know that he was a veteran that's been having issues with drugs, and the money he's trying to get from you isn't going to go for a mission, it's for him to score more stims, and you can help get him cleaned up.
Okay. There's
Also, if you chose the spacer background, if you chose a spacer background, your mother would be named Hannah.
Yes, Hannah Shepard. Admiral Hannah Shepard.
Oh yeah, she's an admiral.
Hanar refuses to listen to
Forgot,
reason.
she's high.
Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Oh god, I could have just straight up said some racist shit right there.
Unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an
smart
evangelical
enough.
permit.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
It weeds out undesirables.
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
Oh, are they like the Christians in the U.S. where if you tell them they can't discriminate against a gay person, they get all
but they speak to you in a very strange way, so you can't ignore them.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn Jelly all afternoon.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
So, Dylan, this thing isn't speaking to you right now.
The words this unworthy one speaks are merely observations of the truth. The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical
It is
permit to spread the truth.
basically transplanting its own thoughts into your mind.
This is the Presidium, not a church. Evangelize somewhere else.
This one's beliefs will not be suppressed. If others wish to try, they are welcome to do so.
Huh.
You screwed that up, hun.
This one humbly submits that it is not preaching.
The CSEC officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to... This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I don't care about your intent. You're making all Hanar look like troublemaking zealots.
This one does not wish to prejudice the listeners against the Hanar.
You Hanar deserve what you
Ah,
get.
god damn it, that was fucking...
This one will
that was just fucking
This
racist.
one
God,
departs.
that's what I'm glad
You
they get
could
rid
have
of...
said buy the permit.
Anyway, he's gone. Oh well.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Alex, how
Happy
did
to
you
help.
fail that?
Here.
I didn't fail it.
Now,
I
if you'll
just put
excuse me,
it's just I went for the renegade option to get them to leave, and then the renegade option got
Yeah,
all racist.
and then you could have just said buy the permit. You already got the renegade speech option. You would have gotten renegade points.
Oh well.
By my standards, you failed that. Just because you got in the lead doesn't mean you succeeded.
Yeah.
You already scanned that one.
Yeah. Where's this fucking thing? Is it this way?
No. You were heading the right way.
Fucking shit.
Okay, Mass Effect relay thing. Trying to guide someone at a 10-second delay is awful.
Yeah.
The Protheans obviously understood the
And it would be prepared to stop receiving any audio from me any moment.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Just
Oh, Alex,
text
you
me
also
group chat.
you didn't talk
I will.
to
Yeah, I know Wrex
about the statue.
Yeah.
The Krogan monument just seemed more impressive to me.
Okay, gotta find the Krogan statue now.
You passed it.
No, I didn't. I can see its legs right now. Oh yeah, hang on. Just
I
gonna
don't
take
care
care
what
of
you
this.
think, Michael. It's my
Oh yeah, the
decision.
Petrovskis.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you could talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
Of course she is. So are you. Yelling at her will not bring your brother back.
How dare you? I'm trying to do what's best for the baby.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes the tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Cool. Some renegade points. Got that handled.
So, if you had chosen the other option in Mass Effect 2 and you see them again, you could hear Rebecca saying that she's basically looking at a fucking brochure on multiple ways to alter the baby even more.
The statue represents what the Krogan used to be. A proud and fierce nation. Now we're just brutes for hire to the highest bidder. We've forgotten our roots.
The Krogan rebelled against the Council, yet they have a statue on the Citadel. And we Quarians still live as outcasts.
At least you still live. In another 200 years, this statue might be the only evidence my people ever existed.
Oof.
Oof. Just... Oh.
Ooh.
Head back on the thing you need to scan is back in that room, Hannah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, the Hanar is a shopkeeper. Oh yeah, which means he's probably got licenses.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased.
Who are you?
Just skipping all
Wait,
his,
time to examine
wait,
the fine
it
goods.
might
Show
not
me
be
your
in here, it
items.
might be in Barlavon's room.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, he offers 3 different things to buy from.
3 different licenses. Let's get them. Alright.
So, Dylan.
Yeah.
In Hanar society, they have it where they always refer to other people, like when they're referring to themselves, they say this one.
Uh-huh.
But when it's to family, friends, or lovers, they will actually clarify saying, like, he, she, I.
Interesting.
To others outside of their family, like, they just consider them a fleshy shell. You might have to talk to the bullets. Oh yeah, you can see it's got the little thing there.
Yeah, this Barlavon agent of the... He's a works with the Shadowbreaker. Shadowbroker, I mean.
Shadowbreaker.
Shadow Broker.
Yeah.
Alright, Alex, do you want me to cheat for you, or do you want the simple solution?
Cheat for me. Because
Okay.
I want the money.
Okay. There is a set combo for this thing. The faster you do it, the more money you get.
I have one more keeper on this fucking station. Wow, I could hear the echo.
Am I echoing now?
Yes.
Yep.
This is it. I'll
Alright.
see if I can find out where those stolen credits
Then I'll
are
be in
going.
chat.
Probability of
Okay.
detection
All right, then.
100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Okay.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
Crap. I thought we were tracing credits, not hunting an AI.
You could simply walk away. However, given organic prejudice against AIs, I would be naive to trust you to leave peacefully. Hence,
Oh no,
my
I don't know
alignment of
which one
core
is the real
systems
one now.
to enable a
there.
self-destruct sequence. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will
They
destroy
have one for the
everything within
360 version, which is the one I
several
used, and
meters.
one for the legendary version.
What? Oh, I think the legendary version then. Oh wait, did the 360 version work?
Yeah, but they're two different codes.
Fuck.
Okay. Xbox Legendary Edition. YXYAX.
YXYAX. Okay.
And the other one is YXYAXAA.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
We don't have to fight. You're dead.
Fuck it.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Where's my money? 116,000 credits.
Nice, nice. Now you could have just shot the power junction,
Yeah,
but you would have
but that would have
nothing.
gotten no credits. Yeah, and the amount of credits that it is decreases with how long you take. So. Okay, that's kind of. I don't know where the last keeper would be.
Remember, there's an extra keeper.
Yeah, I got 19 out of 20. Yeah, I've scanned that one.
There might be one in the I forget, like the council area.
No,
There's
I've already
multiple
I've
ones.
already done the one in the ones in the council area. Those were some of the first. Those are the first ones I got. Okay, not in here. It's fucking windy here, Dylan. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah.
The only one I can think of is in the Presidium, because I did not see you enter one specific section of the Presidium.
Okay, what specific section would that be?
When you head up the steps to talk to the council, you can head to the right, and there's a keeper in the way back on the right side.
That's the one I already got. I got that the first time I was there. In Citadel
Okay.
Tower.
And there's the ones in the embassies area. I don't know if you got those either.
Yeah. Okay, I got that one. I apparently got this one, even though I don't have any recollection of getting this one.
You did get that one. You came to this area and we're going to talk to the Hanar, and I told you not to because you did not have the required renegade points yet.
If Mike hadn't died, you would hear it. Oh, yeah, wind, yeah. Boy, oh boy. So... Yep. I did the ones in the embassies, I believe.
Did you scan the one on the docks?
Docks?
Yeah, there's one right next to the Normandy.
Yeah, I got that one.
Okay, because that one I did not get, and that one was extra.
Yeah, I got that one, like, the last time I was on the Citadel, right before I left. I'm pretty sure I got this one. Yes, I did. I don't think there was one in...
Did you check in the Elcor room?
Yeah, I believe... Okay, there's not one here. Sana Danteus is still here. Okay, got that one too. Let's go see the Elcor. Like, I'm almost certain I got the one with the Elcor diplomat, but let's check anyway. Because, I mean, there are some... Like I said, there are nooks and crannies on this fucking station. Okay. Oh, let me see. Do they have something to say about Feros?
I saw your Feros report. If we had known anything about the Thorian, Exogeny would never have been given the permits to start a colony there. Thank God the colony survived. We can't afford to have too many failures out in the Traverse. It's one of our major expansion regions.
I'm the one who destroyed the Thorian. I don't remember seeing you around.
We can't all be the hero who charges in to save the day, Commander. But we each serve humanity in our own way. You can't escape interstellar politics. It's part of the big picture. Sometimes it isn't pretty.
Just ignore him, Shepard. The ambassador's a little bitter sometimes. Comes with the job.
Okay, Elcor diplomat's room. This is the one I missed. Holy shit. 125,000 plus. 125,667. That was the one I missed. I knew it was one. There was one in there, but I had totally forgotten that I hadn't realized that I didn't actually scan it. All right, that's the end of that quest. We're basically done here. Okay. I'll head back to the Normandy and we'll see what we do from there. Where's locations? CSEC. And we'll get on our ship. This one goes to docking bay.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away.
What I believe you're trying to say is thank you.
Yeah,
conflict
thanks.
with the Batarians died of natural causes.
You're welcome.
Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
All right.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Okay, and with that, we are more or less set for Saturday when we will head off to Vermeer. And we'll look into whatever the hell Saren is doing there.
We're into Vermeer next?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Novaria last. But let me just check my thing. Strange transmission. 7 tree system. Right! Oh, we got 10 minutes. Yeah, fuck, I didn't even... yeah, Hawking Edda. Fuck. No, god damn it, pushed the wrong button. Hawking Edda cluster. I can spend 10 minutes doing that.
Ding, 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 ding.
Quickly do this side mission, and then, like, to cap things off.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Lol.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. Major Kyle, your commanding officer Torfin, has set up a small compound in the Hawking Edda cluster. He's attracted a number of biotic followers. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
How permanent a solution are you looking for?
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Yeah, so, this is also a thing from, so this is the Torfin reference mission. There's also one for Akuz, and we already met the guy from Saleon Verge. So, I don't know when we'll run into the Akuz reference mission. I think it will be at some point in time. But, for now, let's go ahead. Actually, let me get Caden on this, because he's a biotic. He might have some dialogue.
Hate religious cults. Dylan, that's an oxymoron.
What, religious cult?
Yeah, a cult is just a group of religious people.
You mean it's redundant, it's not an oxymoron?
I know what words I said.
I love you, sweetie. I know what this is. now it's going on. Okay, there we go. 77,333 credits.
You got more money scanning keepers than you did shooting down the Thruster Maw.
I got that money from... I got 9,000 per keeper, and then at the end I got 120 something thousand. Cluster of preflab utility tracks with distinctly ramshackle look to them. A set of river tracks lead away over the mountain ridge to the southwest.
Oh.
Come on. Okay, grab that. Map. Southwest. Whoops. Hey, look. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's the rover. Turn insignia. Wrecked mining vehicle. Front of the rover is crumpled from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants were probably a team of illegal wildcat miners are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the near vacuum atmosphere. Crash probe. Okay. And let's go to the biotic compound and finish this out.
Yes.
Oh! Oh! Oh, God.
Alex.
Lol.
You know, they say all terrain, but they don't consider a 90-degree incline.
Oh, hey. There's the, there's some minerals over there. Grab that, then head inside. And survey. Done and done.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
My name is Commander Shepard. Major Kyle knows me. I have to speak to him.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you.
No, you just said head to the building on the far left of the compound?
No, not that building.
So not this building? What happens if I go in this building?
They shoot you on sight. The circle building.
Right. What if I do want to shoot everybody on sight?
Then you get renegade points, son.
So let's go back to that building. No, I'm kidding.
You can get renegade points this way too.
Let's go see Major Kyle. They've all got guns.
The worst type of cult is the one that has guns.
That's like nearly every cult.
I know you, the Butcher of Torfan. Why have you come here, Shepard? Why can't you leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
If you don't come with me, all your
Damn, that's where I shoot him.
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
I don't want an apology. You have to come with me, Major.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
Yeah, whatever, fine.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up.
Completionist. Complete the majority of the game.
The fuck does that mean?
I guess I've done a lot of the,
How much is a majority of the game?
According to the original game, fucking too much.
That could be 51%, that could be 99.
It's more than 50%, I know that much. From my own experience, it's a lot more than 50%.
Well, yeah, but we also had the experience of the Asari specialist thing requiring us to use Liara for every mission in the game, and we got that within 5.
Well, that's because they rebalanced it. That was the original one. This time it says only use them for 5. Use each party member for 5 missions to get their associated.
You are more merciful than I. The minute I hear a religious cultist, the minute I start shooting.
Well, I wanted to get this done quickly. If I actually started killing everyone, I would have had to, clear 2 buildings and everything.
Alex would have had to aim.
So, we're done there.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Okay, and we are done for today, and we will come back on Saturday, where we go to Vermeer to investigate what was going on with that one Saleon team, STG team that was investigating Saren. Okay? Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a wonderful time. It'll be at 3 p.m. PDT on Saturday. Hope to see you then. Have a good night.